Okay, so we've selected some natural anchors here. We're going to use this tree. We've decided it's fit for purpose, and we're going to use this sort of mallee here, which is like a group of trees, and we're going to use it all together. Sometimes rigging off natural anchors can be more equipment intensive, and the reason is we often want to protect the trees. So we might need some slings or something to go around the tree that do less damage than a single piece of rope. We might do multiple wraps of rope so that there's no real friction point or nothing moving. Sometimes we'll pad it out with carpet if we're using a site regularly. And for this instance, I'm just going to use a couple of long slings and then go through the process of rigging my anchor. First part of my anchor I'm going to make is my edge approach lanyard or safety lanyard. Later on this could become my client safety. I throw it to the edge or thereabouts and just pull it a little way back so that I can reach the edge safely but not fall over. I'm going to attach that with a clove hitch, which allows me some adjustment if need be. And then I'm going to just attach the other anchor arm here with a figure 8 on the bight and an isolation loop between the two. So it makes them independent. For this style of anchor, I could certainly consider having that in a separate carabiner here. Okay, so I'm finished here, my carabiners are done up. I can pull my anchor, my approach lanyard here back. Just going to pass it under there so it's not twisted. And I'm going to clip in so I can move through safely. And I'm just going to thread the rest of my rope through this gap here, or make it available through the gap so that it's easy to work with when I get around the front. This time I'm going to opt for multiple wraps of rope to protect this tree, so there's more surface area on the tree and less moving rope. So I need to estimate how much length I need. So I'm going to estimate, probably 3 meters. 1, 2, 3 meters. I'm going to put my figure 8 in. And that should allow enough length to wrap around this little cluster of trees here twice. So I'll pull my figure 8 all the way up. Okay, so the way that sort of tensions down on the tree, it doesn't allow it to move and create friction and damage the tree. Now I'm going to create my master point. And I'm just going to have a look, now that I can be safe, at exactly where I want my abseil to run. Okay, I'm happy with about here. I'm going to take both anchor strands together. And tie my big fat knot. And I'm just going to take the rest of my tail here at the back and tidy it away nicely. Now, I noticed when I went to the edge that my lanyard was slightly long. I've got a clove hitch back there, so I can go back and adjust that. So I can just adjust rope through this clove hitch, through that common strand between the two loops, and pull that excess rope into my isolation loop. Head back towards the edge and make sure I'm good to go. That's much better now. The other thing I'm noting at this site is there's quite a lot of loose rock. So before I do anything over the cliff edge or set up any ropes further, I just want to take the time to make this as clean as possible. So if this takes 4 or 5 minutes or even 10 minutes, it's not a big deal. I'm considering just even if a rock this size went down and hit someone, it would do quite a lot of damage by the time it's fallen 20 meters.